Okay, so welcome everybody. I'm Frank Hanley. June is not able to make it today. She sent me an email. She's stuck on a train somewhere with a bad Wi-Fi connection, so she's not going to even attempt to make the call. If you're new to the group, if you're new to the Feeling Fit program, and you want in the chat, put new. If you're a there, you no one meets. So it'd be best if you put questions in the chat or just hold them. And so FSHD, my name is Frank Hanley. We started this program back in 2022. We meet on the second and fourth Thursdays of each month. These sessions are recorded and put on the FSHD Society's YouTube channel. I have a PDF version of today's session. So if you want a copy of that, you can just put your email in the chat and I will get a copy of that to you. So that's going to contain last 2 weeks ago session and also the stuff from today. So you'll get a copy of everything that I did in the last two sessions. All right. I'm going to talk about the shoulders today, the neck exercises. We'll do some shoulder exercises, neck, face, and eye exercises. So I added the eyes. I got a lot of people asking me for eye exercises. So I put together a few and then we'll do a review and I'll open the floor if folks have questions or an exercise perhaps they want to share the group. That would be great. And this is, like I said, this is part 2 of a 2-part session. So part 1 was the end of February. My disclaimer, I am not a medical professional. I'm a person with FSHD. I practice Kung Fu, Qigong, and Tai Chi. And I find that this practice helps me with my fight against FSH. I do these sessions to share what I do, so maybe some of it can help you. This is a demonstration only. You're welcome to follow along. If you're not sure, consult a medical provider for some advice. If you have any difficulty with these, let me know. I try to keep them simple so everyone can do them. I'm going to practice these sitting down today, seated, but you can also do them standing or lying down if you want to. So I try to do sessions that everybody can take advantage of regardless of your physical condition and your challenges. So, and also just FYI, some of the other workshops that are out there on the FSHD channel, I do some sessions on breathing. My quick breathing story for those who don't know it, back in 2014, 2015, I started to go to Johns Hopkins in Baltimore to the MDA clinic, and the doctor asked me if I was having waking with headaches, and I actually was at the time, and he was afraid that the FSH was affecting my diaphragm, and I wasn't exhaling completely at night, and I was retaining carbon dioxide, and I was waking with headaches. So he wanted to run some breathing tests, and I went off and got back with my Kung Fu teacher, and we started to do a lot of breathing exercises. And a couple of days, the headaches went away, and I didn't have any issues with the breathing test. And actually, I was at Duke University the other day for a checkup at the MDA clinic, and they did a breathing test, and I was within all the normal ranges. So fortunately, the FSH isn't affecting my breathing. But I do breathing exercises just to keep the diaphragm strengthened, to keep it strong, and to improve your breathing. So I also do head, the neck, the arms, the hands, cores, abs, hips, and legs. So if you want to go out on the FSHD Society YouTube channel, you can find a variety of exercises depending on what you might want to do. I've got a page out there also, frankhanley.com. /FSHD. That's basically just a reference page. It's just got links to all of the FSHD Society programs that I did. So it's kind of, instead of you wading through them all, because there's quite a few of them out there, to make you find them easier. I have my own Facebook group. It's called Tai Chi for FSHD, where I do breathing exercises and also some stepping exercises to help with balance and fall prevention. So if you go to Facebook, if you're a Facebook user, just look for do a search on Tai Chi for FSHD, and you'll find that group. And if you want to ask me any questions directly, you can just send me an email. My email address is info. I'll put it in the chat, info@frankhanley.com. So easy address for you to get. I'll put that out there as we go. Okay, so any questions from anyone that might have been on last week? Just throwing that out there. We've got 10 people on, minus me makes 9. So there's no questions, then I'll get started. And also, if you, I know people are kind of weird about it sometimes, but if you put your cameras on so I could see your wonderful faces, that would be nice. All right, so if you don't want to, that's okay, but I like to see. Sometimes I was on calls with nobody with their video on, and I feel like there's, crickets chirping and there's no one really out there, right? So anyway, okay, so I'm sitting. Let me move my chair back so you can see me better. I'm going to do these exercises sitting today. I'm in a chair that I like to use for these exercises. It's a little taller than a regular chair, but it's not like a pub height chair. And I like to sit in this chair because it gives me, my knees are a little higher. My hips are almost knee height. So I like to sit this way. And I have no arms because I talk with my hands and I bang my elbows a lot. So, and I like to sit on the edge of the chair. If you are not comfortable doing that, you need stability, you need the arms, you need to sit back in the chair, feel free. It's just the way I like to sit when I do these exercises. Also, I suggest you use a chair that does not have wheels, an office chair. I'm talking about, not a mobility device. So, because I don't need your rolling around and sliding off the chair. So that wouldn't be a good thing either. So I'm sitting on the edge of my chair. My feet are flat on the floor. We're going to breathe in and out only through our nose for the duration of this session. If you are sitting, if you want to try to grip the floor with your toes. If you're on a carpet with bare feet, you can grab some of the carpet fibers and just relax. We're just going to go through and do some simple exercises today. This is supposed to be relaxing and fun. If you're not relaxing and having fun, then you're doing something wrong, because don't get frustrated. I don't want you to get frustrated because you can't do something. All of these are, like I said, easy. And we're going to start out with the shoulders. So first shoulder exercise, I've got 7 of them to go through today. The first one is a simple shrug. We're going to have our arms at our sides. We're just going to simply shrug our shoulders, like when we were back in school and the teacher asked a question, I don't know, right? So we're just going to do a simple shrug. I like to do 10 or 12 of these just to warm up. Simple up and down, up and down. I like to start from the shoulders and we'll work our way up. All right, and some of the other exercises, some of the other programs, we start with the shoulders and we work our way down. So we're doing, again, shoulders, neck, and face today. All right, next exercise I like to do is roll your shoulders forward. So up and to the front and back down, up to the front, back down, up, roll them forward. Get some stretch in the back of your neck. Up and roll. Roll forward. Now, if you're standing and you want to do these a little more vigorously, you can put your elbows into it, all right, and get a better, get the rotator cuffs involved. But I just like, for the sake of these, we'll just do these nice, simple little ones. So we roll the shoulders forward, and then we'll roll the shoulders to the back. So roll them back, stretch out the upper chest as you roll them to the back, up and back, up and back, up and back, back. Two more. All right, next one is a simple, again, back to the simple shrug, but we're just going to alternate shoulders. So right side, left side, right side, left side, right side, left side, right side, left side, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Two more. Right, left, right, left. Last one. Right and left. Good. Okay. So that was the ones that I did last week. So now you're caught up with the shoulder exercises from the last time. A couple new ones today. So we're going to shrug and we're going to hold it. So we're going to shrug up and we're going to hold it for a count of 2, and then we're going to drop. So shrug, hold it, drop. Shrug, hold it, drop, shrug, and drop, shrug, and drop, shrug, and drop, shrug, and drop. 2 more. Up, down, and up, and down. Okay. Next one is the same as we just did, but we're going to add a little bit at the end. So we're going to shrug up, we're going to hold it, and then right at the end, we're going to give it a little extra shrug, a little extra, and then release. So shrug up, hold it, little extra, and then release. Did I just go purple out there? Somebody give me a thumbs up if I'm purple. Yes? Okay. I'm going to jump off and I'm going to jump back in again. I'll be right back. It's my stupid video camera. I'll be back in a moment. All right. Sorry about that. Sometimes my camera gets weird. I didn't want to have to reboot my computer. All right. So we were doing a shrug and a hold and then a little extra shrug at the end. Let me get back to, there we go. So we shrug and we hold and then we little shrug and down. Shrug, hold, little extra and down. Shrug, hold, little extra, down, up, hold it, up again and down, up, up and down, up, up, down. Ooh, shake that neck out a little bit. Mine's getting a little crimpy. Up and down. And then the last one is a little more fun than that one. So you come up, you hold it, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. And up, hold, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. Up, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. Up and hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Okay. So I'm going to just shake my head from side to side because my work that out. All right. Any questions? We'll open it up. I'm going to scoot in so I can see you. Any questions on any of those neck exercises that I just did? Feel free to unmute and speak to the group if you like. No questions? Okay.
Feels great so far.
Oh, good. Thank you. Comments are welcome too. Thank you. Who's that? Patricia? Was that?
Yes,
Okay.
Trish.
Where were you?
Yeah.
Where were you? Actually, if you can, guys, in the chat, let me know where you're at.
I'm in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Cool. How's the weather
Yes.
in Los Angeles? You're an early bird then. It's only 9 o'clock in LA, right?
Well, and it's been worth waking up early for so far.
Oh, good. Good weather.
Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful outside.
Excellent. Yeah, it's nice here. I'm in southeastern North Carolina, so
How was your weather?
it's been warm, but we're supposed to get a little bit of a cold snap over the weekend. So we'll see. We've been high 70s the last few days.
Beautiful. Thank you. This is wonderful. So
Well,
far.
I'm glad
Great.
you're able to get on and enjoy.
Yes, me too.
All right, let me get my chat back and see. There it is. Okay, there we go. All right, so Frank is in. I'm in Wilmington, North Carolina. Okay. All right. So that was the shoulder exercises. And I have a PowerPoint here that I'm looking at, not because a dummy, it's because I don't want to leave anything out. I take a lot of time to put these things together, and then I go back, and if I do it off the top of my head, I go, ah, crap, I forgot to tell them that. So I just like to follow along, follow my notes. Okay, so let's do the neck next. We're going to do, again, another 7 exercises. 4, I believe, are what I did. Well, 4 of them were from last time, and then I've got a few new ones. So the neck, we're going to look side to side. We're going to touch ear, shoulder to shoulder. We're going to look up and down, and then we're going to draw some characters with our nose. And then we're going to do some other exercises, looking side to side, up and down. All right, so that's what we've got in store for you next. So again, I like to look to the right and look as far as you possibly can to the right. You should get a nice little stretch in the one side of your neck, and then look back to center, and then look as far as you can to the left, and then look back to center. Now keep your eyes in the center, so when you turn your head, your eyes are looking straight out. And then what we can do here is I'll add on a little, and I don't remember if I did this last week or not. So starting from the center, we turn our head, keep your eyes in the center. And as you turn your head, your eyes stay with that. And then when your neck is as far as it can go, let your eyes move all the way to the right. So to the corners of your right corners of the inside of your eyes. So now I'm looking kind of behind me. And then when we're going to go back to center, before you move your head, bring your eyes back to center, and then bring your head back to center. And then go to the other side. I'm going to my left. I look left, and then when I get to my maximum with my neck, I let my eyes continue all the way to the corner of my eyes. And then I look back. So I'm basically leading my neck with my eyes. I move my eyes back to center of my head, and then I center my head back to 12 o'clock, if you will, facing you guys. All right, so let's go to the right and all the way over and back to center, and then go all the way to the left and then back to center. So again, lead with your eyes. Your neck turns and then your eyes keep going. Your eyes move, your neck turns back to center. Turn your head to the left, let your eyes go all the way to the back. Bring your eyes back to center of your head, and then bring your head back to the center of the screen. So we'll do a few more of these to the right. And then back to center, to the left, and back to center. Two more to the right, back to center, to the left, back to center. If you wanted to throw some breathing into this, you can inhale as you turn out, exhale as you come back to center. Again, breathing in and out through your nose only. Inhale to the left, exhale back to center. Inhale to the right, exhale back to center. Inhale to the left, and exhale back to center. I always like to throw inhale breathing in when I do these. Might as well take advantage of everything, right? Move everything at once. I'm sorry, I need to drink because I talk a lot. All right, next one. We're going to touch our ear to our shoulder. Right ear to the right shoulder. And keep your chin up. Don't, it's not this, it's this. Keep your chin up. And then come back to center and then over to the left side. Left ear, left shoulder, back to center, right ear to right shoulder. Keep your chin up. If you can touch your right ear to your left shoulder, please let me know right away. And the other way. And let the weight of your head stretch your neck. And come back to center, to the right. You should feel a nice, when you're going to the right, you should feel a nice stretch on the left side of your neck. And up to center, to the left. Chin up. Back to center. Right side. And up, left side. And up one more time, right side. Up and left side. Okay. So these exercises also, obviously you can pretty much do these anytime you want. There's no equipment necessary, no special place you have to be to do them. So if you're sitting at a red light, stretch your neck, right? Shrug your shoulders, right? There's no, anytime you can do these. You can be lying down, you can be doing shrugs, you can be turning your head from side to side. So there's nothing to stop you from doing these anytime that you want to during the day. All right. The next one, we're going to look up and look down. A little bit of a stipulation on the looking up part. I do not want you to lean your head all the way back and crimp your neck. What I want you to do, and I call it like act as if you're a turtle looking out of the shell, where you want to point your chin up and stretch your neck, like push your head up away from your shoulders. But don't lean your head all the way back where you're crimping the back of your neck. You want to push your chin up. And then when we look down, we push our chin into our chest. And let the head hang. Let the weight of the head stretch the muscles in the back of your neck. As you push your chin into your chest, and come back to center. Now look up, but push your chin up and away from your shoulder. Stretch your neck up. So you're getting a stretching here. It's not crimping back, stretching up. I said, like a turtle looking out of its shell. And then down. It's a much safer way to stretch your neck. Look up, stretch that chin up. Like if you had something here that you're just trying to reach with your nose, if you want to think of it that way also. And then down, let your head hang, let the back of your neck stretch out. You should feel this down, partially down the top muscles in the top of your back, also in the center. And then up, stretch up, reach up, down, relax. Again, inhale on the way up. Exhale on the way down. Do two more. Inhale up. Exhale. The last one. Inhale. And exhale. Relax down. Okay, back to center. Any questions with that? Everybody okay with that turtle out of the shell? All right, that's the best analogy I can think of for that exercise. Okay, next one is we're going to visualize, make believe we've got a pencil point or a little paintbrush at the tip of our nose. And we're going to make small circles, paint small circles with our nose. We're going to go clockwise, just real small circles, circle your head. Going to make a real small circle in the clockwise direction. Going to work on these little neck motor skills here. Nice small little circles. You can find a spot on the wall and draw a circle around it. And then we're going to stop and we're going to go counterclockwise. Stop. Now make a circle that's a little bigger. So make believe there's like a golf ball. We're going to draw a circle around the golf ball. A little bigger circle. And stop and go the opposite way. All right, stop. A bigger ball, basketball. Right, big circle. Make a big circle. Your nose. All right, I make 10 circles. I'm going to stop and I'm going to go the opposite way. I'm going counterclockwise. Okay, and stop. Okay, so those are the 4 exercises that I did last time for the neck. Everybody okay with those? Anybody have any questions? You're welcome to jump in or put something in the chat. That would be great. All right. All right. All right. I'm just going to keep rolling forward here. Next one is new. We're going to, instead of a circle, we're going to make a rectangle. So we're going to look to the left, then we're going to look up, we're going to look across to the right, we're going to look down, and we're going to look across to the left, and then we're going to look up. So we're going to make a rectangle with our head. Again, if you want to use the nose, we're drawing a rectangle with our nose. So starting from center, look to the left, look up. And I'm not going up really high. I'm just looking up slightly. Come across the top, down to the right, across the bottom to the left, up left, cross to the right, down right, cross to the left, up, cross, down, cross, up, cross, down, across, up, across, down, across. 2 more, up, cross, down, across, last one, up, across, down, across. Now from here, look to the right. So I'm going from the bottom left to the bottom right, up the right side, across to the left. We're just reversing it now. Down the left, across the bottom, up the right side, across to the left, down left, across to the right. So up, across, down, right, up, left, 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 down, right, up, to the left, down, to the right, and then bring it back to center. Okay, everybody go down. All right, and then the last one for the neck, the last neck exercise for today is we're going to start from the bottom left. So if you look down and to the left, and then we're going to make an X up to the top right. So we're going diagonal, bottom left to top right, and then back down. So up and back down. And I'm going to go up and then back down. So bottom left, top right, bottom left, top right, bottom left, top right. Now go straight across the top, top left, bottom right, top left, bottom right, top left, bottom right, top left, bottom right. Go up to the right, down to the left. So bottom left, top right, bottom left, top right, bottom left, top right, bottom left, top right, down right, top left, down right, top left, down right, top left, down right, top left, and back to center. Now gently, just shake your head. Not side, not all the way to the end, not when it's stretching, just just shake it up a little bit. All right, shrug the shoulders a little. Should be nice and loose in the shoulders and the neck now. Okay, everybody good? Any questions on the neck exercises? Please chime in if you have a question. That gives me a chance to have a drink. Oh, somebody here hearing the crackling in your neck? Is that what I see?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That will eventually go away if you do these enough, because your neck's, you're just not used to doing some of these, and the more you do them, you get that neck loosens up a little bit. So I've seen myself, because if I'm down here doing this, I don't have it, but right about there it starts, and up here it starts even more. I can hear it even more. So I've got a line where I know I'll start hearing that. So you might want to find your line and just stay under it for the time being, and then every now and then test to see if the line moves up or not. All right. Any other questions? People jumping in here. Okay. Yeah, well, it's a good thing, and you can blame me for being sore tomorrow, Alan. That's fine. I'll take the heat on that one. But if it's a good sore, you know, that's one thing about soreness versus pain. If you're in pain, stop. If soreness is a good thing, it means the stuff we're doing is working and our muscles are reacting to it. So I always like to be a little sore, but if it hurts, then we need to stop because we're doing something wrong. Okay. Next is the face. So The face exercises are always a lot of fun. Most people turn their cameras off for these because you don't want to get on the video making silly faces, but that's okay. It's up to you. All right, so we're going to do eyes. We're going to open and close our eyes. So when you go to the neurologist, when you go for your MDA checkup or if you go for your neurologist checkup, they do a lot of these exercises that, open your eyes. They want you to close your eyes and they try to open them. I like to open my eyes really wide to open those muscles, open and close. They make you puff your cheeks, right? I mean, those are the simple exercises, the simple tests that they do there. So we're going to do eyes shut. We're going to do open, then we're going to do open and close real quick. We're just going to blink our eyes a lot. Those are the muscles, and the F in FSH is the face. So we need to try to exercise as many of those as possible. And again, you guys, not you guys in particular, but the people that tune into this group asked specifically for these kind of exercises. We're going to do mouth wide open. We're going to do some chin exercises. One for the nose. We're going to be like a little squirrel, moving the jaw side to side, sticking the tongue in and out. So if any of those you don't want to participate in, that's perfectly fine. You want to turn your camera off while we're doing them, it's perfectly fine too. Okay. So first one, we're just going to hold our eyes shut, open, hold them shut tight, open, hold your eyes shut tight, open. Now I'm closing them very vigorously too. I'm not just lazily closing my eyes. So close them tight quick and then just relax and open them. Close them tight quick and then relax and open. Close and hold and then open. Close and open. Close and open and close. Hold them tight, 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 tight. Open, close, open. Two more. Close, open, close. Hold it and relaxing, open. Now, open your eyes as wide as you can. And then close. Hold them tight. Open as wide as you can. And close tight. Open as wide as you can. Close tight. Open as wide as you can. Tighten. Open. Wide. Hold them open wide. And close. Open wide. And close. One more. Open wide. Close them tight. Hold it, hold it, hold it. All right. Relax, open, nice and slow. So last week, I just thought of this as I was doing that. Last week, we had a brief conversation about dry eyes, waking up with dry eyes in the morning. And there was two things that I shared that I do to try to help with that. And one is I use an eye gel at night, not an eye drop. It's an eye gel, so it doesn't run away as quick. It kind of slowly melts in your eye, and that helps a lot. And the second thing I do, because it's most people are in various parts of the country, especially in the wintertime, with the dry forced hot air heat and the air circulating. I have ceiling fans in the house. I sleep with a eye mask. That was the other thing, because I'm not closing my eyes all the way, and the air circulating at night is drying them out. So that keeps the airflow from bothering my eyes a lot. So between the drops and the sleep mask, I find that I'm not waking up with dry eye. I am sometimes, but usually I forgot to put the drops in it. But I find that helps. So if you're experiencing that, or if you're not, put that one in your back pocket for some time when you might start to have issues where you're not able to close your eyes completely at night. So anyway, just a little sidebar there for that. Mouth wide open. This is a fun one. So we're going to open as wide as we can and then gently close. Open as wide as we can and close. Open, close, open, and close. Open and close. Open, close. Two more. Open, close, and open, and close. So we're working the jaw and everything down in here. I can feel it right here. This is where I can feel that, where I'm getting some stretch from that. The next one, and this is the last one that we did last week, was tightening the chin. So I'm tightening here. I'm pulling everything up, tightening the chin muscles. You can see that, you can feel it, tightening everything in my chin. I can feel it all the way back into my jaw. Tightening all these muscles in here. I think I'm taking my outer teeth and moving them up on the inside or outside. So it's another one that I got. My PT gave me that one. So that's one for there. Right. The next one. So those are the four I did last time. I got to grab a drink. I'm sorry. Is there somebody who has a question? I hear some ruffling there. Okay. Squeezing the nose. So it's kind of like mushing up your face. I don't know. Kind of like when you smell something bad, it's hard to describe. So I'm squeezing, I'm pulling all these muscles in here up, pulling my nose up. So all that there. Try that one. Two more. Last one. All right. Next one is the jaw side to side. So open wide, open note, but don't really extend it out. And I moved in my jaw left to right. I don't know if you can do that or not, but that's one that I like to do also. Loosens up everything back in the jaw here. All right. And again, after I do those, I like to tighten out the chin. All right. And the last fun one that I have is sticking out your tongue as far as you can. Move side to side. And stretching everything inside here. All right. So that's what I got. That's the whole caboodle for all the face muscles. All right. So eyes, we did the chin, we did the nose, and the jaw. All right. So questions, comments on face exercises? And I want to jump right into the eye exercises because a lot of people have to like these. Yeah, Daniel, go ahead.
Yeah, I came in late. Is there a recording of this?
Yeah, there'll be a recording out on the Society's YouTube channel.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for joining, even though you're late.
I have a request for Daniel. Could he mute while you're exercising? Because if there's any noise that he makes, thank you. My speaker kept flipping to you, Daniel. Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right. I was on a conference call once and someone was doing their dishes while we were having our conference call. And the moderator kept saying, mute your phone, hit *6, mute your phone, hit *6. And the person didn't understand what that meant. So I finally unmuted and said, the person washing your dishes, please mute your phone by pressing *6. And all of a sudden you hear this rushing around. So you gotta be a little more specific as to why you are saying that, right? Okay, let's go to the eyes. So I'm going to just warn you, some of these, if you have a tendency to get dizzy, or this might trigger something else, be careful with these. And again, be seated and just be comfortable to do these. So the eye exercises, we're going to go back to, we're going to basically do the neck exercises with that we do with our eyes. So we're going to go side to side, up and down. We're going to draw some shapes, is basically what we're going to do with the eyes. So I'm going to take my glasses off if you want to be able to see me doing them. And actually, then I'll put them back on because I like to look at the gallery and see what you guys are doing. So we're going to do what we did before. We're going to look side to side, but we're not turning our head this time. So we're going to just look to the right, and then we're going to come back to center. We're going to look to the left, and you want to look as far as you can. You want to hold it for a second, and then we'll come back to center, and then we'll go to the right, and back to center, and go to the left, and back to center. So we're just moving our eyes. We're not moving anything else. We're moving our eyes from the right side to center, center to the right, back to center, center to the left, and back to center. So I'm at center. Let's look to the right, and back to center, and then look to the left, back to center, to the right, back to center, to the left, back to center. So I'm center, look up. And again, don't move your head, just move your eyes. Look up, look down, look up, look down, look up, look down, look up and down, up, down, look up, look down, look up, and look down, and back to center. Everybody okay with those? So side to side, up and down. Next one, we're going to do that square pattern. So we're going to look to the left, and we'll look up, left. We'll look across the top to the right. We will look down on the right, and then we will look across the bottom. So we're going to draw that rectangle again, or square, depending on how you want to describe it. So look to the left, look up to the right, look down across the bottom to the left, up to the left top, to right top, right bottom, left bottom, left top, right top, left bottom, right bottom, up left, across the top, down right, across the left. Now reverse it, look to the right bottom, look up right, cross right to the left, down left, left across to the right, right up, cross top to the left, and down left. Look up left, cross to the right, down right, across to the left. Look up right, left, I'm sorry, cross to the right, down. Now we did the X, so I'm looking down left, look up, down left to up right, down left, up right, down left, up right, down right, up left, down right, up left, down right, up left, down right, up left. Look across the top to the right. So I'm top right, down left, top right, down left, top right, down left, top right, look down right, top left, down right, top left, and to center. Okay, everybody good with those? Give me some thumbs up. Okay. I'm still on the call, babe. Okay, my wife just got home. All right, the other one I like to do is just close your eyes and move your eyes side to side while your eyes are closed. So if doing that with your eyes open might make you or might bother you, try that with your eyes closed. I have to look under the computer because I have a long list here. Okay. So the one I have too is holding the eyes wide open and moving left to right. So we're using two different sets of muscles. I'm using the muscles to hold my eyes open, and I'm using a different set of muscles to move my eyes left and right. So again, it's just kind of a combination at that point where we're not just moving our eyes. Hold your eyes wide open using these muscles, and then left and right using a different set of muscles. It's a little bit more of a challenge. So if you want to try that one, let's open our eyes wide, look to the right, look to the left, look to the right, look to the left, and relax and blink. And then you can do this up and down too. Open eyes wide, look up, down, look up, look down, look up, look down. Okay, so that's all. Close eyes wide open. Yeah, okay, so that's it. That's the nut. That's all of my eye exercises, and no one passed out. So I guess I did good today. Okay, so we did sitting, and you can do these, like I said, standing, sitting, standing, lying down. Any of these is no, and you can do them pretty much, like I said, anytime you have the opportunity. I was talking to my chiropractor a couple of weeks ago, and I was telling her about these sessions, and I was talking about eye exercises, and she was like, "Oh, I never thought of that." So she texted me the other night that she was doing her eye exercises. I have a new patient, right? So we learned from each other. We did sitting. We did all the shoulder exercises. Anybody want me to run through these all again? Or we got 5 minutes for questions, or if somebody else has a thing. So we did shoulders, we did neck, we did face, and we did the eyes. So the neck up today. I don't have anything for the hair. I'm sorry. Any questions? I got something here for neck. Maybe just make movement until you feel the first stretch and then stop. Yes. And then as you practice, you get less crackling and grinding. So first stretch, if you feel the crackling, then you know where your limits are, up and down. I don't have much crackling side to side as I do when I start to move side to side, but as my nose goes up, I have a little more crackling than normal. Question, Patricia, you ever had something going there?
You know, I was seeing a PT for a while, and I have exercises from him. And then I have a recumbent bike that I like to use. And now I'd like to incorporate your exercises. My question is, how much time per day do you put towards all this work, all these exercises and such?
I honestly, I try to do like an hour's worth, because my schedule varies also. So most days I'll do a stretch, and I'll do some Tai Chi or Qigong or Kung Fu. And I actually, in my development here, I teach Tai Chi classes twice a week. So I get, that's just an hour right there that I burn off doing Tai Chi and Qigong exercises. Saturday mornings, I usually meet up with my Kung Fu brothers through Zoom. I'm here in North Carolina, and they're up in one's in Ohio, one's in Maryland. So we do our forms. So that's an hour there. I hit the gym 3 times a week. That's an hour and a half doing weight training. So I try to do an hour a day to answer your question. I'm not one who's afraid to do weight training specifically because I was warned years ago by the MDA doctors not to do weight training because when your muscles tear down and the FSH doesn't allow them to regrow. But that's only the muscles that are affected by FSH. The other muscles still need to do some exercise. So I do a lot of pull downs. I don't do any free weights. I do mostly all machine. But I do leg press. I do bench press, I do pull downs. The only free weights I do is dumbbell curls. So that's that. And then the other stuff is for cardio. I do the Kung Fu, and that helps me with my balance, and the Tai Chi helps me with my balance. So that's where I keep at it. I'm fortunate enough that I consider myself to have a mild case of FSH compared to others that I know who are. I mean, I know 20-year-olds that are in wheelchairs already, which is unfortunate because it is
Yeah.
such a crappy disease. But
Yeah. Okay.
right, yeah, I mean, do as much as you can. That's my advice. Do as much as you can while you can. Right.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thanks for joining today.
I'm looking forward to joining some more. I'm going to look into the FSD, Tai Chi for FSHD.
Yeah, I just posted a new video today, so please check that out.
Thank you.
Okay, anybody else have any questions? I'm opening up the floor because we're,
Yes, I have a
Missy got
comment.
one.
go ahead, please.
Missy, yeah. This is more of a comment than a question, but when I start new exercises, I have learned that particularly things like the neck stretch, everybody has a different type of stiff neck. But when you begin doing it, if you just go as far as when you feel the first stretch and stop it there, I guarantee you, by the 5th time you do this exercise, you'll go further. And you won't have that grinding, cracking going on, but you just kind of like hit that point, even if it seems like nothing. But within a week, it'll be twice that. And it's been very helpful to me avoid injury and also like my exercises instead of dread them, which makes me do them more often because they feel so good. So just a comment. Thank you.
Well, thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. All right.
I had a friend who tried to have me do Tai Chi, and just standing from one leg to shift the weight to the other, it was like requiring way too much balance than I could come up with.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the video I just did today was doing exactly that, shifting your weight from one leg to the other. The simple help with that is to keep a chair or somebody nearby to support you while you're doing it.
That makes sense.
The big thing with that, and I was just thinking perhaps the next time I do these sessions, I'll do a stepping exercise, is when you do the Tai Chi stepping, your weight is always on the back leg. Or the front leg, this leg that's stepping out is empty, where there's no weight in it. So when we walk normally, we're top heavy. We're always our upper body's moving forward, and when we hit something, that's when we'll fall because we're top heavy. When we do the Tai Chi stepping, we become a little more mindful of where our weight is, and we try to keep it in our feet so that back leg has the weight. The front leg that's moving forward is empty, and if it hits something, I'm not going to fall forward because my weight is in the back. So that's the beauty, and especially around the house because you're always, most of the falls we have are in the house. So being mindful of your stepping just adds another level of safety to, in the fall prevention category. So please check out that video if you can on my Facebook channel. And actually I have a YouTube version of it also.
I have a suggestion on walking on stairs.
Yes.
And I know 2 people who've died because they fell down the stairs and broke their neck. That's a good way to go, actually. But
yeah, it's not. Yeah.
We try to. So I walk backwards down the stairs, kind of like on a ladder. I mean, I have my hand on the rail, and I just walk backwards. There's no way for me to fall. If I start going back, my hand holds me there. If I fall forward, I've got 1 foot to go, not 15 feet or what.
Yeah.
So
good
just
advice.
walking backwards on the stairs is like 500% more secure.
Yeah.
You can't carry stuff that way. Yeah.
Right.
You only have one hand free anyway. But
right. Good. Well, thank you for sharing.
Hey Frank, you had mentioned that a chiropractor earlier. I've never seen one. I was looking into possibly seeing one because I got more structural pain now because of the falls and things. Do you find that helpful as well as a complement the exercises?
Yeah, I do. I find it
Okay.
helpful because it just you get that lordosis in the back, and I
Mhm.
get a lot of tightness in my neck
Yeah.
because I tend to lean back. So, because of the FSH, my
Yeah, me too.
abs are,
You're
my
back.
core is weak, so it's pulling me backwards. So I find I get a lot of relief out of
Okay.
and I also find that my legs one leg is longer than the other. She has to balance that out for me. I don't know how that happens. Maybe because I walk with an AFO, so maybe that's got something to do with it. But
Okay.
she ends
Well,
up,
thank you.
my hips are off a little bit, so she ends up balancing.
Yeah, I feel it on my hips, yeah, my lower back. So thank you for
Yeah.
sharing.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Have you
and
done massage for the neck, for the upper back? I mean, my neck, my trapezius are totally tight. Have you
yeah,
done massage there?
I haven't done massage, but the chiropractor rubs that out for me when I'm there. So I'm actually never. I've always wanted to do a massage, but I never actually had the opportunity to do it. I might try that out and let you know.
What I found has really helped me is using I met him in that symposium in Austin, the FSHD symposium, was a sports massage therapist, and that's not like a spa massage you're getting at the spa. I mean, it's an hour of really pure pain, but it unlocks a lot of the muscles and it seems to have helped my legs a lot. So might want
Good.
to look into that as well.
Right. So it's more geared towards sports than it is for.
Yeah, where he does, he found, it seems like our muscles tend to lock up quite a bit and it just works it out. And I mean, like I said, it's very painful, but it is tremendously helped me.
Cool. Thanks for sharing that. Okay. Anybody else? Gone. Okay. So let me just finish up reminders. The next session that we're going to have is the 27th of this month. I'm not sure what that agenda is. I'm not going to be doing anything that someone else is. So I'll probably be back in May with another session. Again, if you need a PDF copy of what we did today, I'd be happy to email that to you. Just put your name or your email rather in the chat and we'll get that out to you. And if nothing else, thank you all for taking the time out to be with me today. I appreciate it. And be well and have a great weekend.